Sonic Adventure originally released for 1998 for the Sega Dreamcast and eventually ended up on PS3 with a HD remaster and remains one of the most beloved 3D outings for Sonic to this day. They added 12 trophies to unlock and an additional 3 with the DX DLC, which obviously I bought for the full experience, and it has one of the weirdest trophy lists I've done so far. Some make sense, like getting all the emblems, but it's missing really obvious ones like beating certain bosses, and it has some that just don't feel like they make any sense at all. And to give a great example of this, we jump off into Sonic's story for the trophy, Miles Tails Prower. I've been so excited to replay Adventure 1. It's been quite a few years since I played this one. It's so iconic. So iconic. Okay, I'm a bit rusty. Okay, here we go. Miles Tails Prower! So we get the Tails trophy for meeting Tails for the first time. Okay. You think you get it for, like that name, you get it for beating Tails' story. No, well, it's not just me who thinks that's weird, right? The adventure mode has you explore 3 different hub worlds with hidden things to find, as well as progressing the story to give access to the levels for each character. Sonic's gameplay consists of speedy platforming sections, and generally handles well. There's a lot of different tech you can use, especially with the spin dash to get up to speed and maintain it quickly, and it's easy to fluff things up as well. Jesus Christ, some of this voiceover is so... It's like completely different takes chopped up, right? It's grinding my gears. Each character also gets upgrades, with Sonic getting the Lightspeed Dash early on, and there are no trophies for getting upgrades. But the next trophy we do get is Knuckles the Echidna for meeting said Aussie Marsupial, and in order to meet him, we've got to go gambling. Yeah, mate, you want to come gambling? Come to Casinopolis, win big, get rings, get yourself lots of rings. You need more rings, mate. Gambling, mate. We've got slot machines, we've got pinball machines, we've got card games, we've got fucking everything you can imagine. Gambling. Do you like Nights? Do you like Nights into Dreams? Well, we've got Nights from the game Nights into Dreams from the fucking Sega Saturn. We've got it all here at Casinopolis. Gambling. Want 500 rings to get the fucking emerald, mate? I can get you 500 rings like that. You want to go into the sewers? Sure, if you fucking want, you can do whatever you want, mate. Just make sure you share off after, mate, and you can get back into the casino. Gambling! Fucking gambling is the fucking best! Please gamble responsibly. Alright, time for Ice Cap. I always found it kind of weird that Ice Cap in Sonic 3 and Ice Cap here were named the same. Anyway, this camera's really annoying. I know it's mostly my fault, but that camera definitely made that level feel worse. Classic snowboarding section, of course. Already know we're going to be back here for quite a while. It's Knuckles time, and you know what that means.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Chaos 4. Such a janky boss. Like, it's not bad by any stretch of means, but it's not great. You know what I mean? Like, at least Sonic can move around. I think Knuckles has the worst time here. Knuckles the Echidna for meeting Mr. Knuckles. Phenomenal. Once you've met the character for the first time, you can then play their adventure story, but I don't want to do that. I want to beat each character's story fully before starting a new one. The Evening Skybox is really nice. I always love this. Like, SA1 just has that vibe. You know, like, the vibe. It's so nostalgic. Amy, fantastic. Get the Amy trophy. Nice. I always like the go-kart bit. Getting hit sucks though. I wish I didn't have the screen border, or like I had a prompt CRT or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's built for a different era. It's just one of the many reasons that I think this game needs a remake, mate. And that's another emblem. For doing major tasks, you get emblems, which is basically an item signifying that you've done something for the first time. Things like beating a level, a trial, or getting high scores in sub-games like Twinkle Park or Sky Chase. And we will need to get all 130 emblems for the trophy, The Perfect Adventurer. Speed Highway! Oh, this feels so good to play. I feel like I'm definitely clipping onto those edges. Man, this is so good. Like, obviously I've been playing Generations recently, so like, yeah, it's just nice to play the OG. It's so good! And our next trophy we tackle is E102 Gamma for meeting the robotic gunman, but I decided to do something first. Alright, I played around and I found a way to get the screen resolution different. It looks kind of better to play on my monitor, but it's lost that sharpness. It's lost that kind of HDness. I don't know whether I like playing this or not. Maybe it feels a little bit too blown up. After beating Red Mountain, we head through Sky Chase Act 2, landing on the egg carrier and rushing through one of the jankiest stages in the game, Skydeck. Dude, this camera sucks at times. My god. Like, it's just catching, like, it's like hitting things, it's like it's catching onto stuff. Oh, I tried to jump, look, I mean, look, skill issue, but it still just feels really dated, you know what I mean? Look, what's the plan, man? What are we doing? Checkpoint? Still sticking? The gravity shift is a cool concept, but it just, it's not my, I think this is my least favourite part of a level, to be honest, if I can be completely honest with you guys. Alright, the Gamma fight, and the trophy. Oh no, that looks so bad. That's so big. Oh no, that's too big. big. Speaking of big. Chaos 6 is a bit annoying, but he's nothing too problematic, so once I've beaten this, we get another trophy. Big the cat, it's too big. I can't keep getting away with this. It even looks bad in my editor. These trophy pops are so bad. I'm really sorry about this. Oh my god. Alright, I've changed it. We're going to stick with the border from now on. This part of the video is going to look so weird. Oh god. And our next trophy is Sonic the Hedgehog for beating the Egg Viper and completing Sonic's story. Final egg time. Oh, I went down there. I don't think I've ever been to the bottom row. Springs went... What is the point in the spring if it's not even going to get me there even if I hold forward? That is so stupid. Why is the camera shifted round? Oh my god. The ending of Final Egg is fun. I always enjoyed this. It's really cool. Here we go. End of the level. Egg Viper.
Get a load of this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this!
And done. That is Sonic's story beaten. Nice. I get that little classic style ending as well. And the trophy is Sonic the Hedgehog. See, this one makes sense, getting Sonic's trophy for beating his story. That's what the other named unlock should have been, really, in my opinion. Maybe a trophy for beating or unlocking all the playable stories instead, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, a little bit odd. Now, we could jump into our next adventure mode story, but as you know, I paid for the DX DLC, so let's introduce the main part of that. Mission mode is a fun additional mode that adds 60 missions across the 6 characters, adding in new challenges and puzzles to beat. For example, Mission 1, where we get the MVP of SA1, the Burger Man, to the front of the station. It's also a really easy way to access the other levels, and grind rings for the Chow Garden. Yes, I know that this is the first time that I've mentioned the Chow Garden, but don't worry, we're coming back to it in force. The mission mode also has a trophy called Mission All Accomplished for beating all 60 missions, so we'll come back once we've beaten the stories to tackle this mode. And speaking of character stories and trophies, the next trophy we get is Super Sonic for beating the rest of the character stories. Yes, there are no more trophies until I've beaten the rest of the story mode. So let's get on with Tails. Tails' story is always fun to play through. Abusing his speed and flight to beat Sonic is always a good time. You essentially play shorter Sonic levels, just like the sewers in Casinopolis and the snowboard section of Ice Cap. Alright, Tails specific emblem here. We spin attack the grass. A field emblem. See, aside from the emblems I mentioned earlier, there are also emblems in the field like the one we got here, or this one with Sonic right here. 4 in each adventure field, and we get the trophy The Adventurer for getting all 12 of them. Now I could go and get the Adventurer trophy right here and now, but I'm not going to. The PS3 version of this game has a few really annoying glitches, and, well, I'll explain later, but let's just say it's not in my best interest to sort this out now. After travelling back in time and getting an upgrade, beating Eggman in a race through Speed Highway and trashing the Egg Walker, saving Station Square from attack, Tails realises he's strong even without Sonic, and we roll the credits. Beautiful! Knuckles' story clapped out pretty fast with a treasure hunting game, climbing around and finding emerald shards hidden around levels. Knuckles also loves a good gamble. We meet Pachacamac and Tikal in the past, and we also face one of the most dogshit bosses in the game, Chaos 2. But also wait, it's Chaos 4 as well. They both suck. At least Chaos 2 tried to be interesting, but the mechanics of both of these bosses could do with an update. I think Knuckles controls genuinely well in this game. I really like playing with him, and the whole gliding, climbing movements are so smooth. Imagine how good this gameplay would be if we translated it over with modern graphics and QOL changes sort of thing. Also, I missed one of his upgrades, but don't worry, you can get it again later in mission mode. It's also much easier to get this field emblem with Knuckles, by the way. Alright, that's a credits roll. Knuckles story complete. Time for Amy. Why is she running in place? These cutscenes are so outdated. Give me a remake! Amy's levels are a bit more puzzle-based, but there's also a speed element as you are constantly being chased by a mechanical menace named Zero. I do think these are really fun, but she does need a little bit more speed. Her acceleration is terrible, just a bit too clunky. It's just another reason we need a remake. Amy gets captured, but to me, this is a good thing because we get to locate something that I've been hunting. The Black Egg, there you are! You see, this game has a Chow Garden. Yes, it's time to talk about it. Chow are beloved creatures that finally got representation in the Sonic Movie 3, and it is a virtual pet that you raise using the animals you find in stages. This is necessary to get the Chow's Best Friend trophy, which we get for beating all of the dual-level Chow races, so we need a great pal who can take on these challenges. A Chow that we can raise to be the strongest and look adorable at the same time. And I wanted to name one after one of my pets. I would like to introduce you to Denki. Denki's a good boy. You're a very good boy. You're very handsome. You're very sweet, aren't you? Yes, you can sit on Daddy's shoulder. That's fine. So I named my Chow Denki, and he's going to grow to be a kick-ass Chow. Now we plow on with the story, getting through Hot Shelter, getting the upgrades from Hedgehog Hammer subgame, and cracking Zero open. Good stuff. Amy's story complete. Really wish there was a trophy here though. Next is Big the Cat, who is obviously everyone's favourite. Luckily the actual story side of things is really easy. There are upgrades here, there and everywhere, but guess what? I didn't get all the upgrades because there's one in Ice Cap level. Yes, that's normal for SA2, but this is the exception to the rule in SA1. It's a little out of place, and I also feel like for getting all the upgrades for all the characters, we deserve a trophy, but again, we don't. Big feels a bit clunky to move, but really the fishing gameplay isn't hard. Just be gentle with the reel and you'll get the fish, or the frog. Easy, at this point anyway. Still, we get Froggy out of Chaos 6 and we roll the credits. Big the Cat! Yes. Gamma time. Gamma is a robot created by Eggman, bringing a fun run and gun style of gameplay that marks a departure from other gameplay styles. I don't know community consensus here, I don't really care either way, but like I really enjoy Gamma's gameplay. And the Tails and Eggman gameplay in SA2, like it was just really interesting to rack up high scores and like big combos and stuff. Also, I've gotta say, like Bristow's Eggman is just so good. It's unmatched in that kind of like comedic slash evil tone, you know what I mean? Like, even if the audio editing kind of butchers it a tad, it's just so good. Look, I keep saying throughout, but like, this game could really do with a remake. The game holds up well, don't get me wrong, like it really does, but there's a lot of dated stuff in it, and I just think there's a lot of ways you could improve this game without removing its core. Raising Denki with Gamma sucks so much, by the way, oh my god. We blast through more levels, taking down Gamma's brothers at the end of each one, which is quite cool having the mini-boss at the end of each level, and then after beating an upgraded beta who can just phase through attacks apparently, Gamma just fucking dies. Like, he knew he had to. Also, the little birdie inside Gamma is one of the parents of the little birdie who's been following Amy. It's very cute. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I've unlocked Supersonic Story, so I get the Supersonic trophy. That should be for completing the game, right? These trophies are so dumb. We've beaten the 6 main stories of Adventure Mode, but we've still got plenty to do. We need to get all of those emblems and get all those missions. I started with some sub-games, taking on Hedgehog Hammer, Twinkle Circuit, and Sand Hill to get some progress done. Big looks so dumb in that little car. Alright, and next, it was time for the final story. Genuinely think about how good this would look with more modern graphics. Like, I get, obviously they're going for the capabilities that they had at the time, you know, they did really well, but imagine what they could do with the tech from nowadays, like how impactful this destruction would be. Everyone's just rocking up and, you know, throwing rocks at Sonic, but in a good way. Alright, game on, we've got the Crush 40 blowing. This is awesome. I mean, this is happening. Yeah, oh yeah. Gotta think about how strong Sonic's become, because like, he can take this down in his base form in generations, right? And we're done! Chaos is calm, the shower here, Tikal's flying away, and Sonic runs away instead of helping others to clear the wreckage. It's very classy, it's very classy. And that's the last story emblem, and there's no trophy! See, I feel like there should have been a trophy here, right? That just makes sense. They really just kind of like tacked them on without thinking. Speaking of trophies, our next target is Sub-Game Master for finishing the last remaining sub-game emblems, Sky Chase Act 1 and Sky Chase Act 2. Act 1 is pretty simple and quick, it's just a matter of avoiding damage and comboing as much as possible. It's pretty much the same for Act 2 as well in theory, but there's a lot more going on and you need to get those higher combos, otherwise you do not get the points. So you can hit the Flying Mines for extra points too. Gotta pick up those combos. Okay, this is a little better this time around. Gotta get to 20,000 I think. Right, release the button. Should have fired at them, but I haven't. Feels a little sticky in places. That should have been better. Oh, this is way better. I'm already at 1500, baby. Yeah. Look at that score go. Oh my god. Submaster obtained. Oh yeah. Awesome. At this point, I wanted to complete the trophies as quick and as efficiently as possible, so I made a specific battle plan to tackle it all at the same time. Step 1. Get all the missions unlocked with each character. Step 2. Beat all missions with a character. Step 3. Beat all trials with that same character using Adventure Mode. Step 4, rinse and repeat until done. This will not only get me all missions completed and all trials completed, but it will give me plenty of opportunity to raise Denki into the big strong chow that he is. See, we have to raise Denki's swim, run, fly and strength stats enough so that he can take on the 5 main races, and that unlocks the dual ones which are just way harder. They give out rewards like emblems and the trophy we need, so we have a long way to go. The more we can raise him as we go through these missions and trials, the better. Alright, gathering missions. Nice. Nice. It's a little tough to remember where all these missions are, especially as each character can kind of access most areas. Some easy missions here. Come on, Sonic, get off the roof. Oh dear. Mission 53. If you completed Sonic Adventure DX or completed the mission mode before, the words Mission 53 very well may be giving you at least a mild form of post-traumatic stress disorder right now. Let's just say it sucks. But we'll tackle that a lot later on. Another one in, getting there, just one more to go. There we go, that's the last mission obtained. See, now I can complete the missions, that's cool. And whilst I'm here, I'm gonna get the Sky Deck one, because like, I hate rearranging the egg carrot here to access the Sky Deck. Oh buddy, what are you doing? Come on, let's get you somewhere safe. Yep, in front of the jets. Sure, that's a good buddy. Well done. So with that done, we start phase 2, and we're starting with Big the Cat. I don't hugely enjoy the fishing missions, especially the ones where you need the larger, more aggressive fish in the trials. It's just a bit of a time sink, really. All right, King of the Sewers. Nice. Let's get that flag. Sweet. And flags in the forest. That's 1. That's 2. There's number 3. Ah, beautiful. 1 more mission, and we can actually get the last upgrade as well. See, there it is. I should definitely get a trophy. Like, I know you get like the retro achievement for that, and for the records, I'm going to address the retro achievements in another video for Sonic Adventure I'll do in a bit. But yeah, that's the missions done for Big. Now let's get some trials done. The trials have 3 levels. The first is rank C, which you do as part of adventure mode. Then rank B is slightly tougher, and rank A harder still. For Big, rank B means catching a 1,000 gram fish before Froggy, and rank A means catching a 2,000 gram fish before Froggy. And that can be a lot tougher than you really want. These metal bastards are quite big. Small pool should be fine. Hey, there we go. No, 2 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Hammerhead, come on. Nice, nice. No, I don't want you. I don't want you. Ugh. That was 1660. Do you die if you miss a fish? Oh, that's insane. Oh my god. I reckon the shark will do. No, that's just too short. Oh. Okay, eel, come on. Now, I absolutely fought for my life for this one. And what do you think was my reward? There we go. No, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god! Oh, this is why I kind of don't enjoy it. What the hell, man? Finally, it's done. Oh my god, that sucked. Hot Shelter's infinitely easier than Emerald Coast, man. Big's mission's done. So long, Big. Thanks for all the fish. Next up is Amy. Okay, this mission to find the right door in time. Am I looking for the exit? No, apparently not. I need to restart now. Oh, I didn't realise I was looking for Peak. I didn't realise I was looking for Peak. I got the balloon. There we go. Oh, I gotta get this one as well. Hey, nice. And Hot Shelter is done. Awesome. With the missions complete, I go into adventure mode and beat Amy's trials, continually feeding Denki as I went. Rank B has you finish 50 rings, whereas rank A is a time trial, and with how slow Amy can be, that is often harder than you want. Oh, I did not have time to get hit here. Come on. Yes, there we go. Let's make this jump. No. Oh, all right. A little long-winded to have the puzzles here. I really wish I was good enough to skip this off somehow. Yes, nicely done. First time, am I right? And that's rank A. Thank you for your work, Amy. Anyway, on to Gamma's missions, including the spinner gun range in Final Egg, a falling gun challenge that I definitely didn't fail first time around, medallion hunting in Emerald Coast, and more. I still hate raising Chow with Gamma. He is so awkward. The trials are much more interesting. Rank B has you try to win whilst maintaining 50 rings, whereas rank A is a time trial needing a certain amount of time remaining. I really enjoyed the rank A as it tests your ability to create and chain cool combos, as the more enemies in the chain, the more you gain from the combo. I'm on level with you. I really vibe with this gameplay. I'd happily see it return in the future game. Remake does not have to play with much here. This will be the real test. Oh, I lost my shield. Shit in hell. Oh. Having to restart the whole level from the end sucks. Revanche! Yay! And that's rank A done! Thank you, Gamma, we are done! Next, it was time for Knuckles, and it's really important to note here that unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle. That kid wants us to get his balloon, and we're just gonna pop it. Serves you right, look after your property. Resist the urge to gamble. There we go, up on the ship, lines 4, nice. Getting this medallion sucks, by the way. Like, good thing there isn't a timer, otherwise I would be cooked. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, yes, that's it. Nice. Okay, when raising Denki, I'm having a few of the other Chow come in here and eat the Chow fruits I'm buying. You guys are all going on holiday to the Mystic Ruins. Also means, like, it's easier to select for the races anyway. I've got to dig up under the cream sign here. Let's have a look. Oh, grim. Oh, God, Sonic 4. It's Peak again. And the medal. Nice. And let's get that balloon. We got it. Sacrifices have to be made. Last mission is Skydeck. Let's get this flag. And there we go. Oh, and Denki's fed. Now let's get to the trials. Knuckles' trials are interesting and actually a lot tougher than the others in my opinion. Rank B has you find the emerald shards without using hint balls, which is fine. I didn't really use them anyway. Rank A is tougher, finding all the shards in 1 minute. They always stay in the same place. You can learn locations, restart, and then speedrun it. Nice, coming in just under a minute. Thank God the radar goes off for multiples at a time, right? Okay, destroy the statue. Come on. There we go. Rank A done. I decided to test Denki's skills quickly, and lo and behold, he's doing so well. Yeah, first race done. Nice. Oh, I don't know. I don't get emblems, but like, we got to unlock these anyway. That's awesome. Oh, look at him in the distance. That's my son. Yeah, racking up first place. Go, Denki. Go, go. Back to the trials. I slammed through Skydeck, and luckily they give you 2 minutes for the rank A trial here, which is good, because otherwise it's just not happening, before getting very unlucky in Red Mountain. All right, rank A. Oh, nice, nice. I'll be around here somewhere, right? There we go. Shard 2. Up here. Let's climb. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Come on. Yes! Oh, 2 seconds. Oh, my life. After a quick run through Lost World, we were done with Knuckles. Thanks, Knux. Love your work. Next up, Mr. Miles Tails Prower himself. A little bit of lawn mowing. The last one. Oh, they're in the water. Of course they are. Of course. Let's get these balloons. There's all 5. The missions have been going pretty easily so far, so next we went to Ice Cap for a really, really hard one. Now, I mentioned Sonic's Mission 53 earlier, which is the hardest in the game in my opinion, but there is also another really, really difficult one in Ice Cap, and ironically, it's Mission 54. The mission has you collect 13 flags in a row on the final slope before the end of the level. The thing is, yeah, the flag's hitboxes don't feel wonderful to hit, and the boarding can be finicky at the best of times, with minor hits knocking you off course. Sometimes the flags just don't even register when you think they should. This is easily one of the toughest missions in the game. And back again at the start. Honestly, the worst part of this is the lack of a checkpoint. If they remake this, they gotta figure out a better checkpoint system for this, because this is so time wasting. Do you know what I mean? Alright, good approach. Got it? Yes! 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 Finally! Oh my god, that was way too hard. Oh lord. After a few more missions and collecting some more items on the way through, we completed Tails missions and of course fed Denki. He's getting very strong. The toughest thing to raise is his stamina, man. Like, you can only do it with the fruits, just for reference, and he's just not hungry all the time either, so like, it will be a slow burn. Next, for the trials for Tails. Rank B is very original, finished the level with 50 rings, it's very daring. And rank A, oh yes, you beat faster Sonic, so it's basically do it in a specific time. If I can be completely honest, I think Tails' trials are hands down the easiest in the game. Like, for example, Windy Valley can actually be completed in one jump with a controlled fall. And because Tails' levels take smaller parts of levels like just the snowboarding section of Ice Cap or just the sewer section of Casinopolis, which also sadly means no gambling because he's a child, the levels are over and done with very fast. Before long, we've beaten the last trial. There we go, Emblem 104. This is amazing work, thanks Tails. But this will not be the last time you see Tails. Don't worry about it. And we finally reached Sonic. Sonic has the most missions, the most trials, and in my opinion, the most fun. And the most glitches. Come on, come on! Right, clearly there's a mission to do there, right? What is it? I'll come back. Balloon time. Alright, alright. Wait, did I just run through that? Fuck. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. They love their balloon popping here, hey. And get 100 rings, then go to the helicopter. Nice. This mission is so annoying. 100 rings and stand under the Sonic X sign, but like, this is the ring grind spot. So boring.
Much later.
There we go. I of course fed Denki throughout the time using Chow fruits where possible to raise all stats including stamina at once. His little protrusions are coming. Is he going to be a Sonic Chow? I cleared the Chows out of badniks, popped some balloons, gathered medallions in a tornado, popped more balloons, found an escaped Michelin Man maybe, and gathered the flags in Twinkle Park, all of which was pretty simple. Also, I popped even more balloons. So many of these missions are popping balloons, man. What have Sonic Team got against them? Alright, get the flags with the boulder. This is hard. Just learning the pattern before getting a game over. I just missed it. See, I'm trying to move off and I get stuck. This happens so frequently, man. Like, this edge detection is really annoying. There, nailed it. Yes. And now, with only 4 missions to go, it's time to say that we're going for the trophy mission all accomplished, and it's time to take on Ice Cap and Mission 53, the most notoriously difficult mission in this game. With it being one of the hardest, should I have left it to the end for a more spectacular completion? Maybe. But remember I said that this game has some annoying glitches. Yeah, there's a recorded glitch on the PS3 version that makes it so occasionally, if this is the 20th, 40th or 60th mission you complete, for some reason Mission 53 doesn't register. So you have to redo every mission again in order to do this, and I can't be bothered. Really, I cannot be bothered. So we're playing around that. I'm doing this for safety, and I'm doing Mission 53 now. Alright, medallions captured, time to take on 53. Essentially what we're doing is hitting the ramps well. There are jump ramps during the snowboard section, and at the end there are 3 high ones in a row. We need to hit the last one with enough speed and precision to fly over a line of rings to complete the mission. Now it sounds fairly easy, the first ramp especially doesn't actually matter how you hit it, but the second and third ramps have to be hit perfectly. With it being at the end of the level and with you needing such precision, needless to say, this is brutal. Oh, I thought that was good. Oh, fuck me dead. I didn't even see the rings there, man. Nope. Luckily, with a bit of skill, you can get 100 rings before the ramp, so you can have infinite retries as long as you're paying attention. Still a pain in the arse though. Oh my god. Too fast? Come on, come on. If you aim at the corner, apparently that works. Good. Oh my god. Oh, let's fucking go. Oh, we've done it. Mission 50. Oh, it's done, baby. That's so good. 53 is done. Only 2 missions to go. Got to pop a balloon, of course. And there it is, the final flag. Mission complete. And the trophy! Mission mode is done, son! And now that mission mode is complete, I can just focus on getting those emblems, which means beating all of Sonic's trials and getting Denki to be as strong as possible. He's doing very well. Boy loves a swim. Also loves a nap. That boy loves a nap. Sonic's trials are fast-paced fun, of course. It wouldn't be a rank B trial without 50 rings needed to complete the level, and rank A is a time trial, of course. Sonic is adept at speeding through levels, and despite some janky camera action and sticking to walls where not needed, it is always a blast. Rank A of Casinopolis is actually a bit of a special case because you don't have time for the customary gambling joke I've been making this entire video. You fail the pinball game as quickly as possible to get into the sewers, go left at the first fan, and then go straight ahead at the second to get lots and lots of rings. Empty it all into the vault, and repeat to get the required rings in 5 minutes reliably. Okay, bro, what sort of bullying is this? I think I can... Yeah, can I jump over it? Nice! Nice! Rank A obtained. And after Speed Highway's rank B trial completed, I went to feed Denki, and something awesome happened. Denki, where are you? Oh, he's evolving! Yeah, alright! Oh, he's a good boy. He's a Sonic Chow as well. Takes after his father. What a good lad. With Denki evolved and getting stronger, our next trophy is the fastest and the strongest for beating all of the trials. Windy Valley and Ice Cap were nice and easy, just a straight sprint through without a huge care in the world owing to the sheer amount of rings around. Red Mountain was kind of trickier, of course, owing to the hammer and fire sections right at the end with the rings, but it still didn't take too long to conquer them. Okay, come on. Look, because of how these platforms are, like, it won't let me jump. This is the 3rd time in a row on the same section. Like, there's not just my fuck up, I shouldn't be jumping on here, sure, but like, it's just jank. Alright, just gotta not get hit by these spikes. This a few too many times. See, at speed, this stupid gravity section doesn't function well. This is the worst part of Sonic's levels. Okay, here we go. Last level. Tasty. If I end up light attacking here. Yeah, I knew it. There's rank B done. That's probably the smoothest run I've ever done there. Perfect. That's so bad. That's so bad. Jump over here. Yep. Awesome. There we go, rank A. The fastest and the strongest. They're so good. Now we have 6 emblems to go, and our next trophy will be Chow's best friend for beating all the dual Chow races. I've got the dual Chow races unlocked now, but I'm still nowhere near strong enough. I've been raising Denki for a while, and now we need to top him off with all the stats. I'm gonna aim for a minimum of 50 with everything except stamina. Now some of you will know, but there's a little trick you can do if you're good enough here. Animals are a one-time use item, but if you put them down at the right distance in front of your Chow, it'll absorb the stats, but it won't use up the animal, meaning more bang for your buck. It'll also just cut down the time getting in and out of the Chow garden. It's a real lifesaver, to be honest. I ran around grabbing more animals and fortifying Denki so he was super strong with the occasional test runs, and eventually, after lots of animals and of course, a few naps, we took on the Ruby course. Oh, he's out in front! Just don't sleep at the end, mate. Yes, that's it! That's the emblem! Hell yeah, Denki. Oh, he's so close. I think he can beat him. He's doing it! Oh, what a boy! Yes, yes, yes! The cycle repeated. I really struggled with the Pearl course as Denki kept sleeping at the end, and when I say kept, I mean kept. But eventually, after a little nap, Denki didn't sleep and the Pearl course was down. It was time for the Emerald course, the hardest in the game. Oh, he's doing good. He's such a good runner, just like Sonic. I know he'll eventually fall asleep, but like, he's so far ahead right now. Oh, he's halfway up the woo! Just a swim left. Close. Come on, my little Denkle. Come on. Yes! 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 Chow's best friend! Yeah! And with that, Denki has conquered the Chow races by himself and is an exceptionally good boy. You did so good. You did so good. I'm very proud of you. Now we're at 129 emblems out of 130. So what's left? Well, the final emblem is an adventure field emblem. And do you remember I mentioned glitches earlier? Well, there's a well-known glitch on the PS3 version where a certain adventure emblem can sometimes not record as being collected, but because you physically get it, well, you can't get it again. If this happens on your save file, that's it. There's no fix apparently, you have to just restart your save file. Luckily, because I knew about this going into it, I decided to leave this specific emblem for last, then I can complete the emblems and get the trophy and there's no problems. I don't have to redo everything and waste my time. I guess the question is though, who gets the emblem? Well, I left it up to you and you said that Tails should do the thing. This is the thing that I got you all to vote on. Final emblem, the adventurer. No, wait, the perfect adventurer. It's phenomenal. Oh, it's so good. And with that, we have gotten every emblem in Sonic Adventure. We've completed all of the missions and... Sorry, weird. Sorry, we completed all of the missions, we've got all the emblems and... Oh my god. Is anyone else hearing that? It's just, oh my god, ringing in my head. What's going on? Oh my god, now the screen's going black. What the hell is happening? Yes, in Sonic Adventure DX, for getting all 130 emblems, you unlock the ability to replay Sonic's levels as Metal Sonic himself. We get the trophy Metal Sonic for selecting him for the first time, and he gets access to all of Sonic's levels and trials, meaning we need to replay them all. Without access to the adventure fields, it's all done through trial mode, but this final hurrah for the game is as fun as ever. He mostly handles the same, albeit I feel like there's a little bit more jankiness owing to the proportions of the model, doing things like this that I wasn't able to do with Sonic. He even retains the penchant for gambling that Sonic does. Alrighty, just coming up to the final capsule. Let's land right. No, I haven't landed on this correctly a single time in this video. Metal Sonic Master, there we go. That's the final trophy in Adventure and the DX expansion obtained. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy Sonic trophy hunting content and challenge runs. Keep your eyes peeled for a follow-up to this one where I discuss how the trophies should actually have been handled, as well as SA2 at some point in the future. And as for my next platinum,